You are watching ABC 7 News at 5:30.
Welcome back. As construction continues in downtown Venice, there's a new problem many residents and visitors are now facing, and that's parking.
Yeah, since the beautification project took over the majority of the parking spots on Venice Avenue, there seems to be a limited amount of spaces available now in the downtown area. And with the start of the snowbird season coming up, many worry it'll just get even worse. However, Venice Main Street is trying to make sure people can come to downtown and enjoy everything it has to offer without worrying.
Businesses downtown are our neighbors. They are small business owners. They are part of our community. They employ people who live in our community. And so right now, more than ever, they need us to come down and support them. We have plenty of parking downtown. Centennial Park, our largest parking lot, is open. There's no time restrictions. Of course, it's free. We have parking on Miami Avenue as well, and parking at City Hall.
Venice Main Street officials say there's also free parking under the Venice Avenue Bridge, and that's only about a 5-minute walk to downtown.
The largest public photo exhibit in North America is coming to Sarasota. The Fence will be at Nathan Benderson Park starting this weekend until the end of January. That traveling attraction draws more than 6 million visitors each year through open-air exhibits. Each photo series has a theme or tells a story. That 7-year-old project works to promote the art of photography. The event is free and features work from around the world. And All Faiths Food Bank is partnering with several students at Ringling College of Art and Design. Together, the group created this video and a mural at Alta Vista Elementary School. That's where the food bank runs a school pantry and a mobile pantry as well. The goal of that project is to help raise awareness on the issue of hunger in our community and also encourage others to get involved. ABC 7 is also a partner of All Faiths Food Bank. You can learn more by visiting our website, mysuncoast.com/community/hunger.
All right, do we got some changes coming in our weather? Let's get more on that now with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob?
That's right. Changes in terms of rainfall on a couple of days over the next several days. We'll talk about that. We have this cold front here. There's a front that's stretching down all the way just south of Louisiana. This is the same front that brought the rough weather to the lower Mississippi Valley yesterday and last night. And a secondary front behind it, there's going to be a couple of them. We're going to kind of merge and then move on through here by Saturday sunrise. They should be out of here, but for the time being, we're going to keep an eye on this one. It will bring us some rainfall, especially tomorrow. Looks like, say, 3, 4, 5 up into the early evening hours. A good chance for some showers, and there's a possibility of some thunderstorms, too, I think. We have a few out there right now in the Gulf of Mexico, a few inland near Highlands County and Sebring. That's just due to the daytime heating. The winds have switched to the south and brought some additional moisture in play. And that's what we're seeing out here in the Gulf, too. So we can expect 1 or 2 lone showers. These are moving off to the north-northeast. You can see that. Not all that strong, but heading toward Siesta Key, it looks like maybe in there in an hour's time. But we're not expecting a lot of widespread rainfall this evening. A passing shower, not out of the question. They are getting some widespread rain over the Panhandle near Tallahassee. This line of intense showers and a few thunderstorms in the mix there as well, pushing off toward the east as that front moves in that direction. Currently, we have some high clouds around. It's 82 degrees and the humidity 69%. That number has come up somewhat, and the barometer has come down to 9.95 inches, and that's the result of that high pressure getting bumped out of here. Lakewood Ranch, we have Music on Main tomorrow. Could see some rainfall around. We'll see how that plays out, but right now, not a lot of rain at Lakewood Ranch, just lots of sunshine. Well, much more in our forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bob. Immigration, healthcare, and the economy are some of the big issues being discussed on the campaign trail as we get closer to next week's midterm election. But for the president, immigration is his closing message. ABC's Stephanie Ramos reports from Washington.
As Election Day gets closer, President Trump is feverishly campaigning for Republican candidates, and he's sticking with a key theme: immigration. Kill more. The president tweeting a video many Democrats and even some Republicans say is a bigoted campaign ad linking an undocumented immigrant killer to Democrats. The former chairman of the Florida Republican Party, Al Cardenas, tweeted this in response: "You are a despicable divider. This ad will condemn you and your bigoted legacy forever." As Republicans use fear of migrants to gin up the base, Democrats are pushing health care. The president speaking exclusively with ABC's Jonathan Karl in Florida.
You've been saying that Democrats want to take away pre-existing condition.
What the Democrats are going to do is they're going to destroy our entire health care, and you're not going to have any health care.
But what if Democrats win control of Congress?
Can you work with them if the Democrats win the House?
Well, we'd certainly try. I'm looking to unify.
The president also responding to criticism about how truthful he is.
When I can, I tell the truth.
In this final stretch toward the midterms, the star power is emerging in Georgia.
I'm here today to support a change maker.
Oprah stumping for the Democrat, Stacey Abrams, who hopes to become the nation's first female African-American governor. All while Vice President Pence campaigns for her opponent, Brian Kemp.
I'm kind of a big deal, too.
Right now, the polls are really tight between Abrams and Kemp. Former President Obama is scheduled to campaign for Abrams on Friday. President Trump plans to rally in Georgia over the weekend. In Washington, Stephanie Ramos, ABC News.
Next week, Florida voters will decide whether to approve a proposed constitutional amendment that would spell out a series of rights for crime victims. This spring, the State Constitution Revision Commission placed Amendment 6 on the November ballot. Supporters say it seeks to ensure the rights of victims to receive information and provide input during criminal cases. Opponents include many criminal defense attorneys and the ACLU, along with a coalition of former lawmakers who say voters should vote no on all 7 of the amendments created by that commission.
What they're doing is they're unfortunately making voters of Florida pawns in their political game of chess, and that's wrong. That's why when you look at these things, you go, well, how do these relate? They don't, but there's a political intention behind all that.
The proposal has drawn support in recent months from state leaders such as Governor Rick Scott, Attorney General Pam Bondi, and many sheriffs and prosecutors. It's part of a broader national movement stemming from a 1983 death of a California woman named Marcy Nicholas, who was stalked and killed by an ex-boyfriend.
Well, you've likely seen thousands of advertisements from across the political spectrum bombard your newsfeed on Facebook. But who's behind all of those ads?
I think it's a little troubling to be associated with a group that we have no idea who they are.
If ads like this are getting up there and Facebook is saying we're trying to make sure that this doesn't get up and it's still getting up, more needs to be done.
A Facebook ad by a mysterious group, and they're nearly impossible to track down. This woman unknowingly appeared in this Facebook ad, and she can't get it pulled, even though they took her comments out of context. Tonight at 6, we investigate the rules, regulations, and motives behind political advertising on Facebook and why this all matters to you. In other news here on the Suncoast, you might have noticed that with every new development in downtown Sarasota, there seems to be a piece of art to accompany it. Well, this is not a coincidence. And in fact, it's a city requirement for developers who are interested in building a hotel or high-rise in the area. ABC 7's Taylor Torregano was live at the roundabout on Palm and Coconut Avenue in downtown Sarasota with details about the program. Taylor?
Good evening, Scott, Jacqueline. The city closed this roundabout for just a few hours today while they started to lay the concrete foundation that will be here. And come January, that will be the jumping fish. It'll be added to the compilation of artworks growing around town. The fine art of living in Sarasota.
This is quite a unique area.
Known not just for its beautiful beaches, but for its culture, its history, its imagination.
And in fact, that's why my wife and I chose to live here 5 years ago. We moved here. We had always visited here, but we made this our home because it has a lot of arts and sciences and other than just, you know, the natural beauty of the area.
Natural beauty that's often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of city living, but not as much here.
We need to appreciate more art around us, enjoy the beauty around us.
An appreciation that reaches the locals waiting to get their hair cut, the friends meeting for lunch, and city staff. The main reason there's art everywhere.
For every roundabout that we create, we want to put a piece of public art in the middle of that roundabout, but also too, for new developments that are coming in, we also oversee the installation, the design, installation of public art on private properties as well.
Like this mural, David, now hard to miss on the new bold condos under construction downtown.
As every new development project comes through, they either have to contribute to the fund or provide the art themselves.
Up to $250,000 required per developer per site to the ever-growing Public Art Fund. No exceptions.
This is really one of the more aggressive programs I've seen anywhere. I mean, I've been all over the country. This is a pretty good program.
Soon to be 82 pieces owned or loaned by the city or developers around town. But there are thousands more works of art in each crevice and corner of Sarasota if you just know where to look. Now, in order to choose the art, the city says they put out a call for proposals, and each time they get hundreds of submissions, not just from Sarasota, but from Florida, the United States, and even the entire world. I'm live on Coconut and Palm Avenue. Taylor Torregano, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Taylor, thank you. You know, I really do enjoy seeing that artwork when you do walk around downtown. It's beautiful.
It's pretty unique, yeah. Still to come in your Suncoast News, why many parents and patients across the country may finally be able to breathe a sigh of relief when it comes to treatment options for epilepsy.
And we'll tell you what is dominating online shopping sales, according to a new survey. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Come into a California Closet showroom to experience our quality materials and construction and collaborate with our designers to create the perfect custom solution for any room. Go to CaliforniaClosets.com to request a free design consultation and locate the showroom nearest to you.
You like to pay less. That's why you made Honda Accord the best-selling midsize car in America. Get the redesigned Accord, the North American Car of the Year, or Civic, a KBB.com Best Buy for less than the competition. Like SUVs and trucks? Get Motor Trend's SUV of the Year, CRV, the 8-passenger Pilot, or Ridgeline truck for up to $4,240 less today at your local Honda dealer.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter mile north of University Parkway.
Me, pick me. Oh, come on, man. Oh, man, I love technology. Hey, yo, check out my new phone. Look at this right here. For years, the DeSoto Club has needed improvements. Join me and Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County as we raise money to build a brand new facility. It will be bigger and better, just like it was 40 years ago when I attended. Invest in kids, build great futures.
I'm Deshauna Barber. In 2016, I was proud to win the title of Miss USA. What makes me just as proud is my service in the U.S. military. In the service, a soldier gains skills and learns values like discipline and leadership. That makes them an asset to any business that hires them. If you're an employer, on behalf of Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, remember to hire smart and bet on a vet. Visit saluteheroes.org or call this number to learn more.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Letting my friends online know I was quitting kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it. You can too.
For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
Come into a California Closet showroom to experience our quality materials and construction and collaborate with our designers to create the perfect custom solution for any room. Go to CaliforniaClosets.com to request a free design consultation and locate the showroom nearest to you.
In a move that has taken years of research and advocacy, the FDA has approved a prescription drug made from cannabis. Kim Hutcherson has the details on this groundbreaking decision.
Some parents and patients across the country may be breathing a sigh of relief when it comes to treatment options for certain types of epilepsy. The Food and Drug Administration has approved the first cannabis-based drug, and as of Thursday, it's available in all 50 states. Epidiolex is a twice-daily oral solution for patients ages 2 and older who suffer from either Dravet syndrome or Lennox-Gastaut syndrome.
Many in the medical community over the last 5 years have started to be increasingly persuaded that marijuana, that cannabis, can be a medicine. This is the plant itself that has been distilled down into a medicine. So it's a plant-based medicine, and it's gone through the FDA approval process, clinical trial process, and is now available. I think that's very validating.
During clinical trials, Epidiolex was added to 3 other seizure medicines. On average, it was able to reduce convulsive seizures by 25 to 28%. It is only available with a prescription, and while costly, GW Pharmaceuticals does expect most insurance plans to cover it. Advocates hope this is just the beginning for approved uses of Epidiolex and other CBD medicines.
Look at the cannabis plant that has all these various components. THC is the component that people associate with euphoria and getting high. CBD, which is what this particular part of the plant is this medicine, in this case, to treat seizures. So they're not getting the high from it.
For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
Now your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
Well, checking out the Holmes Beach webcam, we had a couple umbrellas there. They weren't deployed for a while as a result of some high clouds around. In fact, they left, and that may be indicative of some red tide problems. You see the wave action, too. That could be aerosolizing it, so not nearly as many people that are normally been out there on the beaches as of late. And the Titan radar picture going to show some clouds around again tomorrow, especially in the afternoon and evening, along with some rainfall as a cold front advances in our direction. Now, this is going to be kind of a complex system as the cold front comes down. It slows very slowly down on Friday night. And then another one behind it will kind of give it a push along as an area of low pressure kind of pops out of the Midwest and eventually clears just for one day only, though, on Saturday. And then it comes back northward as a warm front on Sunday, bringing with it a good chance for some light to moderate showers on again and off again throughout the day on Sunday. Right now we have just a few isolated showers off in the Gulf, so we'll keep a very small chance for some rainfall over the next hour or two as this moves off to the northeast. Some rainfall into Highlands County near Sebring. That's pretty heavy. Nothing severe, though, or no lightning associated with it at this point. And this is moving off to the north-northeast, right towards Siesta Key and possibly near Osprey as it heads off to northeast. It may hold together, but the rain chances, I said, very small this evening. Outdoor plans should not be affected or harmed by that rain. And this, though, some pretty big storms moving through the panhandle of Florida, already cleared through Tallahassee. Here's one forecast model, though there are many. This one is showing a pretty nice start to the day on Friday. Maybe some clouds mixed with some sun. A few isolated showers are possible, but nothing significant by the 3 o'clock hour. This is showing this line moving through, and we could even see a few thunderstorms in that mix. And then that pushes on through by football Friday night. If this follows true, then it should be okay. And then we'll see the actual secondary front will move on through, taking its time. This is at 5 a.m., still showing some showers around. But by 7, 8 o'clock, it should be out of here. We'll see fair skies and mixture of sun and clouds. And we'll be on the edge of that drier air. If it makes it all the way down to our south, it'll look pretty good for us on Saturday. Sunday, a different story. The wind, unfortunately, is going to turn more westerly. The waves will start to pick up. Not the best news for red tide and bringing that onshore. And that continues on Friday evening. Saturday out of the northwest, and hopefully it switches around to a more easterly direction, and it does on Saturday afternoon, so we'll get more of a northeasterly turn to that wind. Hourly planner looks like this for tomorrow. We'll see 1 or 2 lone showers in the morning. Pretty warm, though, low 70s. We'll see partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies midday with a good chance for showers and storms developing in the afternoon and evening. Here's the boating forecast. Winds will be out of the southwest at 15 knots and a moderate chop with mainly afternoon showers and a few thunderstorms. 70% chance for rainfall, as I mentioned the timing already. Saturday looks good, 78 a bit cooler. And then the rain comes back on Sunday, and remember to fall back 1 hour before you go to bed on Saturday, and temperatures warm up after that. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. Let's take a look at First Alert traffic. US 41 is a bit backed up in South Bradenton right now, heading both north and south near the Cortez Road intersection. Scott?
Well, when it comes to online shopping, food dominates sales. That's according to a new report showing a growing number of people who are buying groceries and prepared food online. Mary Maloney has a closer look.
Your groceries delivered and your favorite restaurant dishes brought to your door. Skipping the grocery store and restaurant and buying online instead appears to be a growing trend. A new report from creditcards.com shows that for many, the biggest online expense is food. The survey looked at credit card purchases and found 26% of surveyed adults are buying groceries online every week, while about 1 in 5 surveyed are buying prepared food and drinks on a weekly basis. The reason for the high rate of spending may be the rewards credit cards offer for restaurant or food-related purchases. Compared to other purchases, food takes up the biggest chunk of cash every week. But here's where else people are buying online. 13% of those surveyed paid for streaming services online every week. 6% of those surveyed bought clothing and other household items each week. And 2% paid for travel weekly, while only 1% bought event tickets online. The survey also found the majority of online shoppers pay with their credit cards instead of a debit card. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
Well, you can definitely lump me into the clothing online section.
Yeah, and more supermarkets are starting to get in on this.
I know.
I think they've been a little slow because people, I think, want to do this. They want to order those groceries online, either have them delivered or just go to the store and pick them up.
I know. I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't yet. We'll see.
Entertainment news is next.
Blue 32, Blue 32, hut hut. It's the Gatto Gridiron Challenge. The game's on to sell 2,000 vehicles. 12 teams compete for the #1 spot. Score a great deal at every Gatto dealership. Buy with 0 down. Make no payments for 90 days. Choose from 14 of your favorite brands, all on sale. Who will make it to the end zone? You decide. Rush to a Gatto location near you or visit Gatto.com.
Gatto's got it.
There are lots of people who are confused about which Medicare plan is right for them.
Hey, that's me. I barely know where to start.
Well, start here with me, Karen. I'm a licensed Humana sales agent.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Karen. I'm John Smith.
Hi, John. At Humana, we know you're unique, so you have different needs from other John Smiths.
Yeah, I've always thought so.
And together, we can find a plan that's right for you.
Great. I go to the doctor a couple of times a year, and I have some prescriptions, but I'm never fully sure of what's covered and what's not.
With Humana's all-in-one Medicare Advantage plans, you get coverage for hospital stays, doctor visits, and Part D prescription drug benefits, all for an affordable and sometimes no monthly plan premium.
Do you have any more information?
Sure. I'll get a decision guide in the mail to you today. They're free.
Finally, someone who understands the real me.
Your health and happiness is important to us. Call or go online now to get your free decision guide. Call a licensed Humana sales agent today.
I heard about the Dotoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dotoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was. I can tell you that you will not find a finer, more professional team of clinicians anywhere in the world.
Where to go and what to do in Muscle Shoals in Florence, Alabama. Personalized just for you. Find your sweet spots at alabama.travel/sweet spot.
Our nation's servicemen and women show great courage and leadership both on and off the battlefield. When they transition to civilian life, they can apply the skills and values they learned in the military to the workplace. That's why the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is urging employers everywhere to be smart, bet on a vet. Hiring a veteran is also a great way to show your appreciation for them. To learn more, call 1-888-44-SALUTE.
Are you a soccer mom or dad? Regardless of their age or experience level, when your kids play soccer or any other sport, there's one person on the sideline who is key to help recognize and seek medical care for sports-related concussion. It's you. You need to know the signs and symptoms of concussion, and you need to act if you think your child has been injured. Remember, when in doubt, sit them out. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Netflix is known for its original content that's streamed directly to your TV.
But you will have to visit the movie theater to catch 3 films produced by that platform. That's because all 3 are considered to be candidates for awards. Roma will be in theaters for 3 weeks starting November 21st before appearing on Netflix December 14th. That movie is already being called an Oscar frontrunner. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs will premiere November 8th and run at a limited number of theaters, and Bird Box premieres December 13th and will also have a limited run before being placed on the streaming service.
Well, I know you've been wondering this. Who's the top earning dead celebrity? No surprise, it's Michael Jackson for his 6th year in a row. And it's not even close according to Forbes, which says Jackson's estate took in $400 million plus in the last year. Elvis Presley is second with only $40 million, followed by golfer Arnold Palmer.
Well, what is a new contract for $400, please, Alex? TV's most watched game show hosts are sticking around a few more years. Jeopardy's Alex Trebek and Wheel of Fortune's Pat Sajak and Vanna White just signed new deals that will keep them around another 4 years through 2022. I've always loved Vanna.
I can't imagine those shows with anyone else.
I know, me neither.
We'll be right back.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Teachers inspire our children and promote a lifetime of learning. So ABC7 and Gettle Automotive want to honor these chalkboard champions by giving them the chance to win $500. But we need your help. Go to mysuncoast.com/chalkboardchampions to nominate an outstanding teacher who's really making a difference. And each month we'll deliver $500 to one teacher in Sarasota County and one teacher in Manatee County. Go to mysuncoast.com and nominate your chalkboard champion today.
Who else has been taking your prescriptions? Keep your medicine and your family safe and secure. Mind your meds. To learn how we can help, visit the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids at drugfree.org.
Watch Saturdays at midnight on ABC 7. Premieres September 8th.
We've all heard how military veterans adjusting to the civilian world may have certain issues.
30. 78.
If only everyone had this issue. No matter what challenge they face, Easter Seals is here for America's veterans.
Shop online anytime at VeniceToyota.com on US 41 South.